And are all tortilla chips really created equal?
Is there a healthier option?
Y'all ready for season 10?
I love you, Doctor.
Stay tuned because we got the scoop on the wraps that will take your Taco Tuesday to the next level.
Hard or soft?
Plain or flavored?
Stick around to find out. Food scientist Dr. Taylor Wallace is here to show us how corn chips are different from tortilla chips. Now, I always thought that one was flour and the other one was obviously corn because it's corn chips. That's not true?
Well, actually, corn chips and tortilla chips are both made from corn. And here's what food scientists do. We take the corn kernels, we put them in a big hot kettle of water, and we add a little bit of lime. Now, for those of you all who don't know what lime is, it's very similar to baking soda. And then when we take the water out, it looks very much like this, masa. Now, the difference in corn chips and tortilla chips is you take this masa, you make a dough, you mold it into, you know, the little chip, and then you directly fry it. Right?
Yep.
Tortilla chips, you have to roll that dough out really, really thin, and it goes straight to baking. And so then you take these chips and you directly fry them. That makes them very hard and gives you that crunch.
Ooh.
So the question becomes, if one is fried and one's baked and then fried, are they the same nutritionally? Is there a healthier option?
Absolutely. They're basically the same nutritionally. When it comes to salt, fat, or number of calories, they're pretty much equivalent, so choose whichever one you like.
Oh my goodness. That's not giving you freedom to eat as much as you want. Be cautious not to eat too much of either. All right. Next up, the baked tortilla chips. Now you can sort of wake up everybody because this matters. The baked ones have to be better for you than the fried ones.
Well, unfortunately, I mean, I think it's pretty much just the same again, right? But so we're gonna make some tortilla chips here?
Yes, it's this. Well, show me how to make them first.
Show you how to make them, right?
Yes.
So, okay, so like we said, like Rebecca Webb Kranza, you did, you take the leftover tortilla chips, you cut them up, and then you just put them right into some hot oil. So we are frying them. See how they're bubbling in there? And then you take them out, and then you just add a little bit of salt. I mean, it's really simple. So it is something you can make from scratch. You can make it on your own. But in terms of nutrition...
But let me, as a doc, speak to this. When it comes to nutrition, the chips, right, the baked ones, they have about half the fat of the fried ones. It's a big difference, right? Baked tortilla chips, 3 grams of fat. Fried ones, more than twice that. So I think, let me just see, where are the baked ones here?
Yeah, these are baked.
That's good enough. Come on now. You're going to put something on this anyway. You're going to dip the guacamole and off to the races. All right. The baked one isn't the only option. There are all kinds of new chips out there. They have healthy ingredients in them. We have chia chips, right? They're black bean chips, multi-grain chips. I got to say, I think these are pretty cool as an idea.
I think so.
Thoughts, Alejandra?
I mean, I love that you can use all kinds of ingredients. I think it's great. It pairs with different sauces, different dips. It's nice. So also it just looks gorgeous because we eat with our eyes, right?
Yes.
So it's a great way to get people to try different things.
So I'm a little wary about these, and here's why. Yeah, because...
What a killjoy you are.
I know, man.
So when you look for chips and different, like, grain products, you want to look for the whole grain products, right? And the multi-grain products, like some of these you see on the screen, those are a little tricky. If you go to the back and you look at the ingredients list, the ingredients are in order by weight. So you can put a pinch of this grain here, a pinch of this grain there, and some of the lower quality products do that. So you have to be a savvy consumer and really read the label. And if it says 100% organic, that means the United States Department of Agriculture has certified it that, and it meets certain qualifications. If it doesn't, you could just basically be getting any type of chip with a little bit of whole grain.
But you forewarned us, and it's a very valid concern you have. Sage advice. So we went to our med unit. We had them research all these. And they found that the bean chip is really a good option. And here's why it's my favorite chip. Beans have almost half the sodium, half the salt of standard tortilla chips, and they are loaded with fiber. At least some of them are. To check the ingredients, Taylor said, but this might be a pretty good deal for a lot of you.
Right?
These ones, yeah. And they're not even fried. Does that bother you?
Well, I mean, no, not at all.
She's just saying that now. The patronizing. She's patronizing me.
I know.
When we come back, the tortilla talk continues. You got soft, hard, corn, flour. And then there's the red and the green wraps. Our investigation takes a look at which taco tortilla is best for your family. It's next. I know not everyone loves those tiny shells, but a lot of you prefer these big wraps, like Taylor. The Taylor Wallace tested the flavor of the 2 most popular taco shell options: white, soft flour wraps and veggie-flavored wraps. So, is there a difference besides the color?
Well, I'll just say, I'll probably go for the regular standard tortillas too. But if you want other options, what we found is that these veggie infused tortillas are actually quite the same nutritionally. There's not much of a difference in the standard ones versus the veggie or the tomato.
Why is that?
Well, because what food scientists do is we legally, a spinach wrap has to contain spinach, right? So what we do is we take dehydrated spinach powder and we add just a little bit to make it green.
So you're telling me they taste the same. I trust you. And it's healthier for us, not healthier either. Don't get fooled thinking that the veggie portion of your day is completed with this. Okay.